Okay. So, sorry that the stream didn't have any mic audio. That is unfortunate, but it's the first time I'd tried it, so hopefully it's been fixed and I'll be good to go for next time. But I was still in the mood to play some more, and I wanted to test some more things, so I am back in episode 3 of the what I'm calling the Outnumbered challenge, but really it's some sort of extreme nightmare challenge of a shit ton of natives spawning faster than we've ever seen. Poison will kill you faster, venom will kill you faster, snakes and spiders no longer make sounds, cats respawn more often. I'm not wearing armor. I am using a bow as of right now. I think if I do decide to stop using my bow, then I'll probably start wearing like leaf armor just to kind of counter that because I'm not as good with spears as I am with the bow. But we'll see. Um, right now, I'm just enjoying playing the game, and it is very cool how different it makes it all feel by making some of these settings a lot harder. Um, so I think I'm good on all of my levels and whatnot. So I'm going to. This day started by me trying to go to the Jeep to get the grappling hook and the bite in, but I ran across a group of 6 natives up here that took me a bit to get around. And by get around, I mean I had to go through them. Um, looks like they are back. Um, yeah, I want to get stuff done today, so I'm going to go around this particular time. Otherwise, I will just constantly be fighting them. The last group that I saw, they were a patrol because they were actually moving around. That group is more of a static group. Hi, turtle. How are you? Let's see, did I bring a bowl with me? I do have a bowl with me. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Really? They spoiled as I put them in my bag? It's a neat trick. Okay. So, one of the things that I'm more freaked out, like right there, there is a snake right there, and it is not making a sound. That is horrifying. They will still make the sound when they strike or when they are killed, but not before then. So you have to actually watch. And I mean, I've played this game a bunch, but not nearly to the point of being able to walk through the jungle and actually know where these spawns are going to be. So it keeps you on your toes. You can't take anything for granted in this level of difficulty. So yeah, don't try. Okay. So this must be like the north edge of the map because that's where you tend to see mountains that you can't get past. Okay. I love having blue mushrooms on me when I go exploring because I get lost a lot, and a lot of times it gets dark before I make my way back. So having these little portable coffee cups with me is awesome because I can use them to stay awake as I'm trying to make my way home. Okay. So I do need sticks, so I should pick up sticks along the way. So if I do step on something, I can make a fire and make a bone soup. Oh, I probably need bandages. I do need bandages. My arrows are... I hope this isn't a cat spawn because I'm just dinking around in my bag. You there. Yeah, the sun's about to go down and I'm just here organizing my bag. Okay. I know I've been here before, but I have no idea where it is on the map in relationship to where I want to go. A cappy? A mouse? 2 mouse? I mean, how bad would it suck to be a mouse in a jungle? Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's a camp I wasn't even trying to go to. Ready, boys? Actually want to aggro you. Here, kitty kitty. Where you going, foo? Come here. I don't want to have to chase you after you bleed out somewhere. So just come back to the camp. Come on. Just... No, sir. Sir. You need... What are you doing? Are you... Focus. What? Sir. You're being ridiculous. How are you not exhausted? Where are the... Shit. Sir. Sir. I'm just gonna... I'll straighten up when you're ready. I don't think I need that. All right. You're gonna make me walk out here and like step on a spider, and I'm gonna be pissed. You are done. Yeah, don't run too far away. If you could just bleed out in a convenient location. Are you good there? Ah, that took a while. $45. Just need 8. Okay, so I think I got what I needed from these guys. There's probably no, the flint's at the other one. This is just the weapons rack, right? No, there is a flint here, but you'll never actually need 2 flints because the durability doesn't go away. 100%. It's hard to pass up 100%. What was this one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I really expected that to stick. Let's see, how many little sticks do I have? Oh, I need those too. Okay. The flint again. Campfire ash I'll take. Oh, another thing. If you do take a second flint, you cannot put it in a mud chest or a mud box, storage box. I don't know why, but you can. So I tried to do that and it didn't work. So learn from my mistakes. So I'm clean. So I'm going to snacky snack on some stuff. I'm probably low on protein. And probably water. Oh, quite a bit of water actually. Oh my god. Stop trying to drink it, just put it in your bag. Okay. Well, I do know where I am. So east is that way. The camp is more north. Or the Jeep is still like north. So traveling through the jungle at night on this difficulty is probably a horrible idea. So let's go. I do want to. Okay, I was going to say I wanted to get my small sticks up to 6. That way I have exactly enough on me right now to make a campfire if I need to. I do have a bone. I do have a bowl with me. I do need more bandages. I'm completely out of normal bandages. What's this? I wish I remembered where that was on the map. But... Oop. My axe that. Eh. Come on. Don't be weird. Quit making it weird. All right. 3 of those. I am going to go ahead and take these as well. At least get me back up to my 5. I'm actually just going to make this one as well. Without wearing leaf armor and coming across so many natives, I'm going to go through bandages. It's funny because I hear sounds and I freak out, but the interesting thing about this particular mod is it's what you don't hear that is going to kill you. You're not going to hear the snakes. You're not going to hear the spiders. So you have no warning if you're about to step on one of those. I mean, this is north. I probably went... Maybe I'm still west of it? Oh, no. Oh, no, wait. That's fine. I had made a change in the files to try to eliminate this bug where you get multiple things that spawn in the same location. But when I got the updated version today from Les Paul, I went into his code to try to make that same change, and I forgot where it was, so I wasn't actually able to make the change. Oh my god. I ended up... Well, that's one way to get home, I guess. Just... I wonder if that group is still over here. Well, no, because I would have just walked right by them. Okay, well, that... My navigation skills have hopefully impressed you as they have frequently. And so that was many attempts in one day to try to get to the Jeep. However, it was not my intention to get the weapons rack, and I did, so I consider that a win. So I think that's fine. Overall success. It's probably another coconut that just fell. So I'm just going to drink some water and then probably head to bed because it's probably past midnight. I don't have any more, just there's one. Okay, water's full. And now we can go to bed. Okay. Carbs. Meat. Wow, it was low on protein, that's for sure. Water. Okay. So we are full on everything right now because my health bar is at 100%. So that's one of the ways that you can tell when you're not looking at your watch. You can't determine which one you're specifically down in because that would have to come from your watch, but it'll give you an idea if that's really low and you're not poisoned or bleeding, then use that as an indicator that you're getting low on something. Okay, so from the fishing village, if you go I want to go more like east and north. So I'm... Jeez, so graceful. Nope. Just want to flick your leeches off, Jake. Don't make it weird. Okay. Now this just seems like a place where a snake would hang out, so I want to make sure I am actually looking where I am going. I do think all I need to do is get to the tracks, the mud tracks that the Jeep makes. And I know they are close to the river because when I run back, I can see that river because at that point I always deviate off the path and just take the shortcut back to the fishing village. I also know that once I get to the path, I am relatively safe. Is that the same fucking camp that I was at last night? Huh. Okay. So again, I think I need to go north. Oh, which I have no idea which way that is. It's got to be over here. It's... I don't think there's anything in there. I mean, you do get used to it after a while, not knowing where you're going, but there are times when you start to think to yourself, like, well, I've been playing this for a while, and I've been paying attention, and so I think I can do it. I think I want to go to the Jeep, so I'm just going to run up to the Jeep really quick. I said that 2 days ago. Let's see, how are my mushrooms doing? Not great. So I'm just going to eat all of them and replenish them. How are these doing? Definitely don't want those to go bad. Alright. And I'll just eat both of these because I have new ones right there. Okay. Oh, I've been here like 20,000 times before. Well, let's go this way. Looks like some sort of cosmic force is trying to lead us this way. Why, that is all pretty thick. If there's anyone out there, I am looking for a Jeep. Just a Jeep. Not here to hurt anyone. I just have this feeling that despite looking for the Jeep, like I'm just gonna come around a corner and there's the gold mine. It's like, what the fuck? Sounds like something is walking right beside me, but I don't see anything. Oh, it's one of those testicle-looking animals. Well, he walks loudly. Yeah, that one. Oh. Oh, he's stuck. I never noticed that they have like that little elephant trunk thing nose. Well, that's kind of adorable. Let's see. Hopefully this is the... Oh, thank God. Where is... There's always a Goliath bird eater spider over here. And... Don't like that I can't see him because I know he's here. He is always here. I love the... I never appreciated this when I first started playing the game because I didn't see it so much. But when it starts to rain, how these dry riverbeds will actually turn into a river. It's it's just, it's brilliant that they actually thought of that and then were able to implement it. How's my weight? I'm a heavy bitch. Okay, so I think I want to just get out of here because it really bugs me that I can't see that spider. So I'm going to go back a different way. Yeah. Oh God. And try not to worry. I can just as easily get lost following a path than I can by not. So, oops. Right. Each one of you, and one more of you. Okay. Now, I do think that I am pretty safe on the path. Well, actually, this is the first time that I've used the path on this modded difficulty. Like, even on Green Hell mode, there were never patrols, snakes, or spiders that actually crossed the path. So, I mean, I had run by natives before that were far enough away that I could just walk by and not aggro them, but I've never actually seen anything directly on the path. But now that patrols are increased and the numbers are higher, there could be. So I might not be as safe as maybe I think I am, but you know, it doesn't hurt you, right? All right. Just not in a hurry, not doing anything crazy, just taking a stroll through the jungle. My headset. Let me just roll my wrist back around in position. I do want to make sure that I am still following the path. Okay, so this is the spot earlier where I said I know it gets close to the river because I always like deviate off of it. But what I'm going to do is I want to go to the abandoned village because I haven't been there yet and there's way more activity there. I probably should have gone to the fishing village first to save. Because if I were to die now, I would lose the Biden and grappling hook, and then I would have to try to find the Jeep again. But for me, at least, getting to the Jeep is a lot easier from the... Oh... Yeah, so at some point I needed to deviate from the path. Oh God. There is a snake. So... Oh, yes. That is the... Oh, wait, there's a spider. Oh my God. That could have sucked. Oh, gave me goosebumps. Okay. So now I actually know where I'm at. So this section is good from here to the tribal door, or whatever you want to call it. Going to eat a couple more mushrooms. And yeah, they're not going to last me overnight, so I might as well just eat them now. Yeah, so the doors you get to after you drink the ayahuasca soup, that's what I refer to as the tribal doors. Because it's just easier to say than ayahuasca. Okay. So there is a kitty spawn up here. I don't know how far back he comes, but I do know that he gets really cool. He'll go inside the camp. Okay, there is a spider in here. Nope, that's a leaf. It always bothers me when I know just want to get the trap. Unless if I have heard that there can be a spawn on the other side of the over here. Need to keep an eye out for the cat too, because that's much more of a threat than a spider, but ah, it really bugs me that I can't see him. Okay, well, I want to build. Oh, don't want to forget this. Okay. Are there any Yeah, there are. Sweet. So, this is mainly so I could save. I love how when a log lands on your head, it helps deviate it to a different path. Like, shouldn't that do damage to you, really? I mean, if you get hit by a tree. So, I don't even know if it's possible, but there are so many things that I can't wait to actually tear into the code to see if there are like crazy new things that we can add to the game that were part of the flat version, but maybe just haven't been developed yet for the VR version. Because what we have discovered is that basically all of the vanilla flat screen code is part of the game. Now, whether or not like the appropriate models and sprites and meshes have been translated into VR, that I don't know. But the code itself exists, so never know. But that's something that I want to look at. Nope. You. Did I have bowls? I have one bowl. All right, let's move you down there. You would have shit if I brought my bag down and the Jaguar was right there, wouldn't you? I thought of that after I had been there for a second. It's like, this is a stupid idea. All right. About to lose my axe, so... Whoop. The hitbox on those is always higher than I expect them to be. All right. Do not have any other... Oh, man. Helpful? Yeah. Okay, should 5 more. Don't know how... I don't want to kill that one, so we'll go back here and kill this one. I only need 5, but it seems like a waste to leave any behind, so we'll take them back just in case we build something else. And there is a coconut back there, so I will come back and grab... Oh. I've been waiting for you. Oh. Oh, God. Well done, sir. I don't have any meat here, so thank you for offering your services. Too heavy now? Absolutely. Okay. Alright. I want a grill rack. I am going to take a bath. So there's a patrol that can go right across the river. So you need to keep an eye out for that if you're in this particular spot. But now that the cat is gone, that buys us a little bit of time of safety. Arrow just put me over. Okay. I can probably do a fire at this. Well, there's no reason to. If I do a storage chest here, then I need planks, so let's just do this now. I don't know if I'm going to do a storage chest here, but if the code actually works, it makes sense to have a storage chest everywhere that you actually have a base set up, so you can actually keep things in each spot without them disappearing. And I need a stick tree. Nope. Hold on. Just put one of those down. It's just so satisfying to start a fire using the flint. Oh yeah, I wanted to grab that coconut. Okay. Save. See, every now and then I hear like that woot woot sound almost, and I can't tell if it's. Never mind. I know what it is. Oh. Do I have any blue mushrooms left? I do not. I wonder if I can even cook these. No, I put the other one out. Oh. Is that one? Yeah, he's still stuck there. Oh, careful. We all know how that happens. Come on. Can you imagine how dizzy he must feel? No? Nothing? So I wonder if they have a range, because I definitely waited longer than I normally had. So maybe they actually got outside of a particular range, and so either they didn't aggro because they were too far away, or they did aggro and they just haven't made it back yet. I don't know. Let's see, do I have orange mushrooms? I do. They are going to go bad soon. So I'm probably low on protein, so I'm going to drink one of my soups now. Eat a banana. Oh, I need to set this up. Oh, probably almost morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed now. Let's see, I have 2 planks. Replenish my wood. Oh yeah, I have some stuff that was going to go bad quick. All right, so let's see. I do want a mud chest here. I would like to test it to make sure it actually works before I build one. So maybe go back to the fishing village. Well, what I should do is I'll save and then I will reload my save because that's how you break the chests. So the original code on the chest, like if you come into the game and you are a particular distance away from where the chest is at, the items that belong to you across the entire game will spawn, but the chests were programmed to only spawn if you were basically close enough to the chest for it to actually like register that you were there. So basically what would happen is all of your items would spawn first, and then once you got within a certain distance of it, then the chest would spawn. And that's why most of the stuff was just completely gone, because it had loaded as soon as you came into the game. Whereas the items came into the game the second that you actually started. So I'm just going to leave all these coconuts here and a Biden soup, so that won't go bad. Okay, so our goal is we're going to go back and test the chest to see if it's still working at the fishing village. Now, I did break it in the streamed episode, so last episode. I had updated the code, but I had broken it because it didn't have any physics. So I built the chest backwards, even after I explained how not to build it backwards. You're welcome. So I built it backwards, and I went to destroy it, and it had no physics. So wrong way. It didn't have any physics, so I could walk right through it. I was swinging at it to try to destroy it so I could rebuild it the right way, and I couldn't because it wasn't a solid object, but it did store things. You could put things in it and it would actually stay there. But it was backwards, and that drives me nuts. So I updated the code again after I was done streaming, and this is the first time I've been in the game since I fixed it. So now I want to at least test to see that it has physics, because physics are important, and that the items are still there. So there is a spider and a snake. Now, since I reloaded the game, I expect the snake to have respawned. It doesn't always happen. Generally, if you... Butterflies like me today. If you quit the game and then load into a save, then it basically resets all of the spawn timers on things. If you just load without actually exiting the game, it does do some sort of like a soft refresh on spawn times, but it doesn't necessarily like bring back all the cats or the spiders or snakes. I haven't figured out yet exactly how it determines what all that, like what the numbers are for that. But what I do know is that if you quit the game, God, oh, if you quit the game and come back in, then expect that all of the, like anything that you had killed previously, expect that it has the chance to have respawned. I guess that's probably a safe way of wording it. I probably need nuts. So just a second. No idea if this is a cat spawn spot. You know, one of these days I'm gonna pay attention to stuff like that. So as I'm getting lost in the woods or the jungle, I don't just randomly stop in the middle of a cat spawn area and just do random things, like just hang out, you know, like it's fine. Band-aid planter should be good on. Just want a nice clean area. Walk down here for this coconut. Sure I'm not too heavy. I'm not. Oh, but it's close. Tobacco. I think I have 4. I have 3. Oh. Okay. We're gonna make it work. Oh god. Okay, so this is back on the Jeep path that we were on yesterday, but this is the point where I said I normally veer off so I can go back to the fishing village. So once you get to this part of the river, I actually recognize. Oh. Well, that's kind of cheating to just come straight through the tree. You're a big one. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, you actually have physics. I never knew that. Oh my goodness. This is horrifying. Good. Hold on. I need to get rid of the HUD temporarily so I can fully embrace. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Oh. Can I... If only I could, like, move you. Well, I know I can move you. I can, like... Oh my god, if you could, like, pick him up, that would be amazing. Fortunately, the game does recognize that jaguars are very heavy, but not to the point that you can't just push them around. I mean, but who knew? Who knew that you could just play with their faces after they died? Oh my god. Oh, yes. Yes, I know. I know. Oh, yeah, good boy. Good boy. Okay. That's probably enough. Once you harvest them, they lose physics. So, I don't know if that's intended or not, but, well, like, I'll harvest them, even though I can't take the meat because they're too heavy. And so now, like, you can just go right through him. So, that was If you're looking to be able to just go straight through a cat, that's the way to do it. Just harvest them. Oh, the rain should get the rest. Oh, it's just a little guy. Adorable. Gonna take my time up here, because I have seen those natives there the last 2 times I've come through here. And considering there's normally 5 or 6 of them, I don't want to stumble upon them without realizing it ahead of time. You know what? Jesus. Bastard. Let's... Well, for one, there's a snake that is just begging for us to kill it. Oh, just for you, snake. Practice. I can't take your meat either, so thank you for the skill. I just wanted to check to see if there was a turtle over here. Turtle. Oh. I think I see him. I see a turtle. Such a pretty game. Bouncy, bouncy. I think this is safe. At least I've never seen a spider or a snake in that particular spot. Okay, so one thing that I've already noticed is that I don't see any white dots on the ground under my chest. So, is there anything in it? There is. This is the stuff that I put in there. But there's still no physics. Which means I can't destroy it to make a new one. Yeah, so I need to look at that and figure that out. Wow, that is not practical to take up that much space. Okay. All right. This is all very good. Oh. So the quickest way to fill your Biden up is to just use this, because This will fill up from rainwater quicker than your Biden will by itself because it's actually filling up in both compartments as opposed to just your tiny Biden. So, yeah, quickest way to get water from that is just do that. Oh God. Must have been thirsty. Clean water. Jeez. Thought that armadillo was a native. Okay, so me over. It did put me overweight. Let's drop these. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna put this stuff in the chest. I don't want to carry it around with me, and now that I know it's actually going to store, don't put it over there. Well, at least the bag kinda has physics with it. Oh God. No. Okay, then ash can go there. It's another ash. That's not what I meant to do. Don't mind me while I organize my bag. Alright. So I do need to make one tobacco bandage. I really don't want that. I mean, it takes up so much space on the chest, it's just dumb. Like, how is that practical? Well, I guess until I need that space for something else. Okay, let's see. Have some water. I don't remember what we've been eating, so this stuff will all be good tomorrow. Let's have some fat. Okay, and I'm guessing protein is one, so yeah, definitely was. Should be a little bit more practical with where I just toss these at, but alright. I should do something with these before they get static in there. I'm not in a position to do metal work, so I don't want to... I mean, I guess I could I could make a furnace. If nothing else, it's kind of cheating, but we have to work with what we have. So that's the wrong section. So what you can do is you can just build a furnace, or you can put 2 of the mud bricks in, and then not finish it, and then essentially it's going to save those mud bricks in there until you either finish it or you disassemble it. So those 2 mud bricks that I have in there will never go static. Yet if I ever need them for something else, I can deconstruct this and then it'll give me the 2 bricks back. It's kind of cheating, I guess. I mean, using the game mechanics, what you should do is actually build a mud brick holder and then put them in there. This is kind of an exploit to get around using that system. I'm not that worried about it because it's really easy to get mud. Oh, I forgot I had that. Let's see, dirty 4. Okay. Let's go for a bath. And then we can go to bed. That leaches right away. Think. Hello, fishes. I am curious, since we killed that turtle on that other side, I'm convinced that if you kill one of them, that it impacts all of the spawns in that area. So I don't expect to see this turtle here because we killed the other one over there. So I just want to check that real quick. Oh, wasn't paying attention to that. Now I have seen him around the corner here before, but not very often. Yeah. That's weird. I wish there was a way that, well, I guess I could actually have one. I wish there was a way to keep track of the spawns. Like, if you were actually able to see this turtle while you were over there with that turtle or whatever, if you could see both at the same time and just watch to see if one of them disappears after you kill the other. I mean, at the same time, though, that's something that you should be able to see in the code. So maybe we just need to find that particular thing in the code. Maybe there's actually a function of like, you know, despawn relative within distance, blah, 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 whatever. It seems like a weird mechanic, though. I mean, I realize that maybe you don't just want people farming turtle shells, but I mean, you were the ones that put them at those particular spawn points. Why should, I mean, in all reality, if there just happens to be 4 turtles that live around this river, if you kill one of them, how that doesn't impact the other ones. They're still there. They just have one less friend. So I don't know. So if that is something that can actually be seen in the code, then it will definitely be looked at. Okay. Good morning. Let's get all of our stuff up. carbs, coconut. Is this full? Right. Drank all 25 of that. Let's... Probably way more than I actually need, but we are full on everything. Let's see. I don't think I've killed a caiman yet in this particular series, so let's take a stroll down the beach. There's not really a practical reason to hunt the caiman. You get a decent, well, an okay amount of protein from them. I think it's like 45 or 50, so it's comparable, and that could be off. It's been a while since I've ate caiman. But I mean, it doesn't compete with like tapir or even the pigs in capybara. I have a question. How does a caiman make that sound from underwater? I mean, that should have sounded like when you fart in the bathtub. Should have just been like a bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, see? Yeah? Yeah? You want to go? Oh, what a waste. I'm only going to be able to take back 2 of these. Although I think there's only 4. Yeah. Okay. Normally, if you go further down and then inland a bit, there's a spot down there where even in the vanilla version of the game, there were almost always natives there. I'd be curious to see. I mean, there's probably like 8 of them down there, so maybe I'm not that curious, but I want to be able to explore more with this particular mod just to see how these changes are actually impacting the game. Granted, it preferably areas that I could actually find on a consistent basis, because getting lost doesn't really help me like notice how the game is performing, like the changes as opposed to before. But yeah, we'll get there. Why is there just a piece of meat sitting there? That's... Can't imagine I meant to do that, but would not be the strangest thing I've done. Alright. I wonder if I have enough to even make a fire. Let's see. Ah. Alright. Nummy num nums nums. Ah. So nice. I'm sure this... So... I don't know if that'll cook fast enough, so let's make a soup. Now, it's supposed to work that when you... If food is going to spoil and you put it like on the rack, as long as you don't touch it again until it's done cooking, it should be fine. Should be fine. I've seen it before where even after it looked like it was cooked and I picked it up, it said it was spoiled, so I don't it makes sense that it would spoil regardless, because if you have food that's going to go bad, I mean, if it's still in the middle of being cooked when it technically goes bad, then I don't know. I guess I can see it from both ways. But at any rate, safest bet is to just put it in the soup or do something with it so it would be done with that before it actually would hit the timer. What is this? That is a meat soup. Okay. That is also a meat soup. Another thing that I definitely want to look at is what happens to you in the game when you go insane. I love the voices because it's creepy. You can't tell. Well, I okay. I like the voices. Granted, if you keep your sanity low for long enough, the voices kind of get annoying because it's just the same few things that are said over and over and over again. Now, what I think should be added to it is also just the normal sounds that you would hear, like if a patrol was running down this hill right now towards me, that the sound of their feet, the sound of their chanting and singing. I think you should hear those sounds too. That way you can't actually tell if you're being hunted or not. Like even though the voices are creepy and you know you're going insane, you still know that those aren't the sounds you're going to hear when they're coming on the beach at you. So I think if you can actually like start adding in the footprints and their chanting and singing and just other things that throw off your senses to where you don't actually know what's happening and what isn't. I think that is like the epitome of what insanity should be. And so that would be really cool if we could actually do something like that. Um, and then also, currently, if you go insane, then there are apparitions that will come and hunt you. Um, but I mean, granted, I haven't seen a few or enough examples to say that this is concrete, but the two times that I have seen that happened, I've only ever seen it as one wave of apparitions, and then no other ones ever come after that. So I don't know if the developers just originally planned it so that that initial wave would kill you, and that there was no expectation that you would ever survive it, so there was never a need to program a second or third or whatever many raids or waves of apparitions. I don't know, but the first wave definitely will not kill most people, and then at that point, and like afterwards, it just gets boring because there's really nothing else to do because you're not going to get attacked again by the apparition. So that's curious. I'd love to do that, but going through somebody else's code and trying to figure out how they do things is not as easy as just like reading a book and then telling someone else like what the book was about. So it just takes time to figure out how other people created something and then how they word things, how they structure everything, and then turning that into something that's actually practical to change without breaking everything else. Um, so yeah, just takes time, um, but what it definitely takes that I think that we have is the enthusiasm and the passion to keep this game like relevant, challenging, and fun. And so whether that is just continuing to make changes to the difficulty or teaching ourselves to know how to actually begin changing meshes and characters, textures, stuff like that. I don't know. Uh, what we do know is that at this point, we don't know exactly what this is going to turn into. So I mean, our goal right now is to just keep having fun playing the game. And this is fun because you have no idea what is around the corner, or is there a snake right there? Is there a spider beside you? Where are the natives? If you do see the natives, how are you going to fight off 8 of them? In the live stream that I did, I ran into a group of 6 of them, and it either took me 3 or 4 tries to actually get through them. They just slaughtered me the first 2 times. It wasn't even close. I just kind of panicked and ran across the water, and they didn't care. They just followed me and slaughtered me. Another time, I I killed the group. Um, but then while I was trying to pick up arrows, I picked up a poisonous frog, and since my health was already low from the natives, just kind of accepted death. Um, but being able to actually defeat that group of, like, you have to use arrows, you have to use spears, you have to hide behind things, you have to dodge. I mean, it forces you to think on your toes and to strategize and just figure out how to survive. It actually, you have that fight or flight instinct of like, fuck, I need to move, I need to run, I need to reserve stamina, I need to survive. It's almost like an adrenaline rush playing a game, which is insane, but it's amazing at the same time. So I'm very excited for the direction that this is going and what's already happened. And I really can't wait to see what happens next. And on that note, I think this is actually a really good place to end this one and get it online so you guys could watch. So thanks for watching, guys, and I can't wait to do the next video and see what comes next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.